Silly goose. Hey, what's up, guys? Jason with Haggard, and I am in the woods. Me and Shredder just had a pretty fun and interesting four-wheeler ride in here, and it's all packed up and covered up for the night. Me and her are gonna hike into the woods off here somewhere and have her first winter camp, and my first winter camp since the trip that messed me up a little bit. So should be interesting. It's not gonna get as cold tonight. It says it feels like 17 right now with the wind, but technically it's only gonna get like 25 degrees or so. With wind chill, it will be colder, but we should be ready to go. Shredder's got her little jacket. Here's my sled right now, and we're gonna go off in that direction and start hiking. So stay tuned. Whew. Okay guys, we've been hiking for a little while, and yeah, the wind definitely has a freaking chill to it, so I've just left the sled there. Anyway, hopefully we can get out of the wind pretty good and find a good spot. I'm gonna just keep looking around a little bit here. Yay. I picked a spot that I've stayed at before several times. I guess there's a reason I picked it before. It's really the best thing around. So I'm gonna try not to lollygag and try to get things set up pretty quickly. There's even some dry ground. I'm gonna try to make some dry ground for Shredder to be able to get her feet off of the snow, but right now I'm gonna dig out a tent pad area here. Get out here. For the most part, it's all pretty dry ground here. Ooh, pretty lucky in this spot actually, because I'm able to get down to dirt. Look, soft dry dirt, even for the vestibule. So I shoveled out the back and the front vestibule, so when I crawl in the tent, I'm gonna have a big dry area for putting boots and stuff like that. That is if Shredder doesn't. No, stop. Go do that over there, dude. Anyway, so I'm gonna pitch out this last vestibule, and then I'm set up as far as the tent. I just gotta get inside and set sleeping stuff up. She's already ran in the tent when I told her not to and got everything all snowy, but it's all good. Come on. She's a good girl. All right, guys, I'm all set up here. I have the Marmot Trestles 0 degree sleeping bag. I brought the Sea to Summit thermal light reactor, fleece liner, pillow. Under here I have the X-Therm Neo Air. And then right there I have that hike and bike kind of crappy 0 degree sleeping bag that had some fill issues, but I brought that for Shredder. I figured she could crawl in that and I can kind of double it under itself and zip her up, and she should stay plenty warm in there. So that's the setup for tonight. It's pretty warm in here. When you get out of the wind, it's nice. So I think we'll have a good night. Well, Shredder's doing really good. Just hanging around camp. She's keeping herself busy, but not going too far. I brought a whistle, and the last couple days I've been blowing this whistle to get her to come, and then I bring her, or I give her like a jerky, and then that way she correlates the sound of the whistle with like a treat, and like gratification. I give her like lots of pets and stuff and tell her good job. So if she goes to where she's like completely out of sight, before I even like call to her, I'll get the whistle out and blow it just to see. And she comes out of the woods pretty much immediately and runs right up to me. So I reward her with jerky that I have in my pocket. So my buddy who makes knives made me this knife. And I am so freaking stoked about it. It was hand forged. He cut the handle, sharpened everything, and then he handmade the leather sheath, everything, all from scratch. That's deer sinew right there that he sewed the sheath with. And just look at this. Okay, get out, Shred. Look at this freaking beauty. Oh, so very, very stoked about this thing. It's gonna be an awesome bushcraft knife, and I am just pumped. Oh, dude, it did. Oh, yay. That is awesome. I'm pumped. Whew. Had a little struggle getting the fire going good. Still not going great, obviously, but the wood right there from previously is all soaking wet, so half of the stuff I put on wasn't even wanting to burn. So I started a new pile back here with stuff that I collected freshly that Shredder's gonna take half of away probably, but just gonna keep collecting firewood while there's still daylight. The wind is not dying down, and I really wish it would because it's cold. So hopefully maybe later tonight it'll die down a little bit. Enjoy a little Hag Wild Merlot here. Cheers, y'all. Good girl. Alright guys, it's an awesome night, but man, I really wish this wind would cut it out. It's pretty brutal. It's definitely making it much colder. So, you know, and she's got her jacket, she's not shivering. She's got dry area here to hang out on. If she wants to lay down, she can get out off the frost and stuff, but sorry if the wind is in the microphone, but it'll be a good camp. Alright guys, it's an awesome night, but man, I really wish this wind would cut it out. It's pretty brutal. It's definitely making it much colder. So, you know, and she's got her jacket, she's not shivering. She's got dry area here to hang out on. If she wants to lay down, she can get out off the frost and stuff, but sorry if the wind is in the microphone, but it'll be a good camp. You know, last time I went winter camping, cold camping like this, I got pleurisy, or that was a suspicion at least, and it kind of messed me up a little bit. But I've been doing a lot of activities outside in the cold, heavy breathing, exercise activities, and I just feel like I need to get back out and just check and see if this is something that I can do or not, you know? And if it's something that messes me up again, might not be able to do this kind of camping ever again forever. But I feel pretty confident that I'll be all right. The other thing is Shredder, though. Like, if she's gonna get cold here at night, I don't really have a way to keep her super warm out here other than the fire. So I'm gonna have to try to either go to bed really early and just keep her warm in the tent. And you know, one of the reasons that I brought the four-wheeler up here and didn't hike the like mile plus or whatever it is to get in here was that way if she's just miserable and it just sucks, I'll just take off and get us out of here, and it's 10 minutes to get back down to the truck. So I think, you know, it's a good place to test out how she does and how I do as far as winter camping, cold camping. So anyway, enjoying some Merlot, and I'm gonna feed her here in a little bit, and then I'm gonna give her some food actually right before we go to bed too, and that should hopefully keep her tummy full and a little bit warm. The digestion process helps keep you warm in the night, so it's good to have snacks or whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go get some more firewood just to have a big stash and sit here and just try to stay warm. So cheers. Come over here. So I'll just pour it right here. Most of it. That's probably a whole serving. I brought extra for sure, but I'm gonna give her some food right before bed, and I'm hoping that that will keep her warmer at night with digesting food. It's a little winter trick. Applies to humans too. Digestion raises core temperature, so eat snacks. Don't bring snacks in your tent if you're in bear country, but anyway, you know what to do. Just gorgeous, man. I'd imagine it's much warmer in the tent. Just the wind alone is supposed to get like 25 degrees tonight, but it's gotta feel like 12 with the wind. So I'm really hoping that once we get into the tent, it warms up. And I mean, we're just gonna have to do an early night tonight, which isn't a big deal. I gotta get up early and get out of here and go cross-country skiing in the Uintas tomorrow with Amos from Backpacker Diaries, so got my work cut out for me for sure. Well, I'm starting to get some of this stuff that's been laying here to burn now that the fire's hot. So if it's not too soaked, that's just, I don't know about that. Most of this big stuff, there's a big chunk here. Man, it'd be nice to be able to cut this and burn this. I'd go all night for sure. Alright guys, well, I tried to get Shredder to sit in front of me while I was sitting in the chair so she could get warm, but she figured out that the chair is actually the best place to be. So that's where she's at. And I guess I'm gonna let her stay there. I'm glad that the legs are holding up and everything. Alright guys, just boiling up some water here really quick. I only have 1 liter left, which I drink a bunch of water in the night, and I just want to make sure I have enough to last us through the night and for coffee tomorrow. So just boiling up some water, make sure that we're good. What are you doing? No, dude. There, lay down. Right here. Alright guys, got the Christmas lights going in here. Shredder's bundled up. Seems to be nice and warm. It's really warm inside the tent. The wind was the major factor, so it's at least 35-40 degrees in here, so pretty nice. My pillow already popped or isn't keeping air, so I have my flannel rocking. We've heard coyotes already, but Shredder doesn't seem to care. So anyway, great camp. Looking forward to tomorrow. Gonna go cross-country skiing with Amos. It's gonna be good. Good night, everybody. Good morning, guys. It's about 6:30. Me and Shredder slept really good. Stayed super warm in the tent and in the sleeping bags, and she stayed warm in her jacket and sleeping bag. So just making some coffee here with some grassy water. It's about 6:30. I don't know if I just said that or not, but gonna make some coffee and get packed up and get going. I'd like to get home and have a minute before it's time to go cross-country skiing with Amos and possibly some other folks. So anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. All right, guys, well, got the sled packed up for the most part, and yeah, gonna hit the road early and get into town, and then we're going up to the Uintas to go skiing.